And we're back. This is episode 2 of the Minecraft series we're doing. If you didn't watch episode 1 for whatever crazy ass reason you had for that, we are basically going to the end of Minecraft, as it were. It's a place called the Farlands. It's where the code just becomes irrational and not able to the algorithm kind of breaks. If you don't know what the algorithm is, I don't know how to help you. Just mathematical coding that is making the land as we go, as you see as it's doing right now, before our eyes. We're heading east towards the sun. Forever we'll be walking east. Other than that, welcome to the show. I'm basically using this as a way to video blog / actually accomplish something. Well, feel like I'm accomplishing something. And we'll talk about issues and whatever else is on your mind, what's ever on my mind, if nobody comments or chooses to participate. So this is for me as much as it's for you. What is with this? I've never seen moss cobblestone just sitting. Like, why? Why is it just sitting out here? To me, moss cobblestone always meant like dungeon. I don't want to carry it though. See, like that means dungeon to me. I've never seen this before. How does it? What? Huh? I'm freaking out because it's just. Did they just add this just so that people could get moss cobblestone without having to find dungeons? I feel like that's what happened. Just a feeling. Chickens! Chickens! But they're chickens, Eddie. Okay, so just walking, nothing happening, and walking. If you didn't pay attention last time, or again skipped it for whatever god-awful reason you have for skipping the first episode of the series, this is just going to be 23 minutes each, and basically this is it. We'll be walking and talking and whatever else. Let's talk about a topic just to get something going. This cobblestone's really throwing me off. I'm sorry, guys. Anyways, let's bring up a topic. The Hillary scandal. That was in the front page of the day's paper that the FBI kind of just said they'll let her go. And then everybody's up in an uproar. It's like, did you really expect anything different? Like, come on, really? She wasn't in, prison already. I mean, it was kind of like, what other way? If they were going to go that way, they would have gone that way. Like, if they wanted her, unless they found out that she was secretly working for a terrorist group, through their findings, they were already pretty much decided they weren't going to arrest her. And everybody's up in arms about, if she was in the military, she would have been thrown in Leavenworth or whatever, she would have been stripped of her clearance and taken, fined and thrown in jail. I was like, yeah, but UCMJ doesn't apply to civilians. And she wasn't a DOD worker. She was just a civil servant. It's basically the same as a postal worker. Postal workers don't know how to handle classified material either. Either way. Most of the time when they say classified material, it's not even really that classified. It's really usually stuff people already know, just with details that the public doesn't actually have, like one minute thing. So, whether it was really, big stuff, who's to say? Now, however, I will give you my 2 cents worth on the fact that I don't think she should be able to be president anymore. You really only get one shot when it comes to handling classified documents, and if you fuck up, that's over. And the president is the top of the chain of command of the military. They're the one that should be responsible with those kind of things. That should all end with them. So, that's my 2 cents, is that should she go to jail and be fined? No. I would never expect someone like her to really be fully aware of how to handle those kind of documents, because there's a lot to it. Now, should she be still allowed to run for president? No. Because the president has to know how to handle those documents, and she's already proven she does not have the ineptitude, it's it's not common knowledge, but it's common sense, kind of thing. I don't know. I like Hillary though. I mean, I'm not political, but just as a person, she doesn't seem that bad. And if she's half the President Bill was, she'll be decent for this country. Because, I mean, people forget all the time, but Bill did a really good job as far as, raising the country's wealth. I mean, was he a good person? No, but you don't have to be a good person to be a good president. It's just like you don't have to be a good person to be a good businessman. And don't take that as an affront to Trump, because, no, I don't believe Trump would be good to anything. I mean, Trump, I don't know. I actually never heard Trump speak, because I'm not really interested in this whole process, because the whole electoral college makes voting kind of pointless, guys. And go read up on, the whole process of voting. It's like, the electoral college doesn't have to follow the way that people vote. So the whole presidency thing, to me, is like a moot point. It's really just whoever the electoral college wants to pick. But anyways, I don't like politics. Like, if I really hated with so much, like if somebody was running this country into the ground, you know what I could do? I could just move. Oh crap, creepers. And that's what we all have the choice, And I mean, majority just wins in this country. So I mean, it's like swimming against a tide. Eventually will just get tired out and get sucked into it anyways. I'd rather save my energy for a fight I know is worth fighting. And I don't see this as one of those times. Okay, so, anyways. So hopefully you're not too offended by my political opinion, because it's really not an opinion. I'm not that big into politics, and I barely know what's going on with the presidency. And I frankly don't really care. Just, every person, whatever's going to happen is going to happen. I mean, Republican or Democrat, they're kind of all the same. Just with slightly different agendas. And, whatever you are, it's all good. Because in the long term, I don't care. You are entitled to your opinion. That is as American as it gets. Anyways, so it looks like we're coming up on a desert biome. And again, if you want other topics, please comment and give me things to talk about, because I need them. I can talk about newspaper articles all day, but at the end of the day, that only gets you so far, and really I'm just rehashing and recanting other people's opinions. I'd rather talk about you guys and your problems and your things that you want to talk about, because I don't even really want to talk about the things I've been talking about. Because again, Hillary, I don't care. My opinion's my own. People don't agree with it. People agree with it. It doesn't really matter. So I'd rather talk about things that do matter to you, the listener, because you're the one who's listening. If I wanted to listen to myself, I could just go stare at a mirror. It'd certainly be less mortifying than putting it on the internet. Okay, so looks like we're coming up to a forest/grasslands. I'm hoping there's a river we can just navigate between the two biomes. I did not reset my clock. That tells me how long this recording has been going. I'm guessing we've been going for about 5 minutes now, so I'll play off that. River. It's the river. I can't see the sun. I got the hiccups. I hope this is east. I guess I could kind of cheat a little bit real quick. Yep, it says I'm facing east. Ooh, pretty. So, another example of the algorithm, the world's generating itself. I really do like that kind of biome, the snowy capped hills. Like, it's really nice. It's pretty poetic in a way. Anyways, we'll get off here and climb through this mountainous terrain until it's time for Betty Bye. Take our boat like always, because God knows we'll be using that thing a million times again. Of course. Well, we'll be using it instantly again. Like, see, if I was playing a real game, like I was just playing to play, I would totally build like a tower on that thing right there. Like a castle or a lighthouse kind of tower, just on top of it. With like a spiral staircase going up around it. It would look awesome. Now the fun thing to do while going through the ocean nowadays is looking for the sea temples. They're kind of rare. They're rare until you find one. Then there's usually like one or two on top of each other. It's kind of weird. But I don't think this ocean's deep enough to have one. See, just look at that. That's so cool. Just building terrain out of nothing. Okay. Yeah, let's get off over here. It's as good a place as any. Bam. Okay. Take our boat, like always. Sun will be down in like another 5 minutes, so maybe like 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Can't really tell. Oh, sheep. How I needed you in the beginning, and now I don't need you at all. Cows. Yeah, I guess I could harvest some cows while they're here. Don't need meat. I just want your leather. All I want. One thing I always hated about this game is they never made a more efficient way of getting leather. Some of these cows are just so fast. When does a cow ever move this fast? I mean, come on. Wow. Not even a single piece of leather out of any of those cows. Oh, my luck. So, like I said in the last one, eventually I'll take the time and set up a little base camp somewhere and kind of mine down for resources, kind of make a run at it for redstone and diamond and whatever else. Just take like 3 or 4 episodes and do that kind of thing. Get really super over prepared for this journey. There we go. Night world. God, I need to take a nap. I only got 2 hours of sleep since I got off. Okay, so, we're just heading east again. And at the end of this episode, I'll tell you how far we've gone and how far we have left to go. We're making good time, though, I have to say. Even going over to this terrain and the kind of conundrum we ran into in the beginning on the first episode, we've definitely made up this time. That's because boat travel is just so fast. Look at how fast you're going, and no energy expense. Like, if you just had this be ocean world and there was nothing but ocean, you could do this in like 600 hours, 550. Okay, looks like some very thick woods coming up here. I would go right and try and go around it, but I think it'll just eventually all be land, so I may as well just cut through it. Or we'll just get lucky and hit a river and not have to even get out of our boat. That's fun too. Oh, I hate swamps. I'm always scared of running into a witch in swamps. The fear is real, people. Okay, collect our boat like always. I would kill those cows, but I know nothing will freaking come out of them like always. Oh, God, I'm tired. Sorry, guys. Okay. That was a big mountain. Who's breathing on me? Okay, let's climb this beast. Yeah. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Jeez, lots of coal. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, ever since the update, they just put all this coal on the surface, but you won't find iron anymore. Because, you know, iron used to be on the surface. You used to be able to just walk around and find iron. Now you literally have to mine down to find it. You won't see it on the surface. I have not seen it since the update. Which is just super annoying, because then you're just playing these guess games. Okay, that's more than enough coal. Coal is kind of irrelevant nowadays since you can just throw wood straight into a furnace. Which is why all the more reason why the update pisses me off, because iron's still useful. Coal is useless. Other than to make torches. Which, I mean, really, why do you draw the line there? It's like, you can throw wood into a furnace and it burns, but you can't make wood. You know, you can't take a stick and wood and make torches. Like, where's the line? And oh my God, for the love of God, give me some freaking leather. I want to make my cute little tunic. I'll start using my axe on these bastards because it's a lot more powerful. So much better. How is that possible? Why is this axe more efficient than a sword? This game. Sometimes these updates don't make any sense to me. These mountains are slowing me down, guys. See, look at that. Look at all that coal. Like, ridiculous. Straight up ridiculous. You know I'm right. There's so much coal I don't even want to mine it. And I'm a person who, like, wants to mine everything he sees. But it just makes me sick. There's, everywhere you look, there's coal. Yeah. Oh, white sheep, black sheep, one sheep, two sheep. Okay, I could really use these mountains coming to an end, because it's really killing our time here. Oh my God, so many sheep. Little Bo Peep, you lost your flock. Oh guys, there's sheep for miles, hills for miles. Sometimes I feel like the algorithm just gets stuck, like repeating terrain over and over again. Maybe it's just me. It certainly feels that way, though. There we go. Back to the ocean. Ah. Ah. Okay. Let's hop our little toesies in the water. Start a paddling. Ooh, that's a paddling. Sleeping, that's paddling. Not doing your homework, that's a paddling. Okay, back to our fun little sea game where we look for sea temples. Granted, I would never dare approach one, especially in this game. Those freaking fish with laser beams piss me off. Like, how do you even get into a sea temple? Like, it's just impossible. You basically have to have, like, the entire game beaten before you even, like, try. Because you need something that can breathe on it, because you can't breathe underwater, and it's really hard to fight things off when you're drowning at the same time. It's just two very annoying things at once. And it's not even like there's really good stuff in a sea temple. Like, it's okay. Like, the best thing that you can get that you can't get anywhere else is prismarine, which I still don't exactly get what that's for. Okay. Let's get out. Collect our little boaty boat. And get back on the road. Ah, I hear noises. Don't like noises, especially noises of things trying to eat me. I'm very against things trying to eat me. It's not what I'm about. Oh, I wonder if we can make it. Oh. Kinda figured. There we go. Perfect. I do like how boats can't crash anymore, because that was so annoying. Your boat breaking every 2 seconds because you came in too hot on something. Ah, look at the little forest. It's adorable. Ooh, look at that cave over there. It's pretty neat. Yeah, looks like we'll have to get out. Or maybe not. I do feel like rivers have come a long way. Rivers used to be so disjointed and not flowing, but now, like, since I want to say like 1.8, they've been a lot better. They actually kind of feel like natural. Okay. And dead end. Dead end. Dead end. Dead end. Dead end. Dead end. Huh. Home sweet home. Well, home away from home, sweet home. Alabama. Something. Don't judge me. Okay, so we're going to take our time to regroup here. Probably make some bread. Maybe murder a few villagers.